It's the Topeka Sam Show, and it is your guest host, Cherry Martinez. You probably know me from Lockdown Love, Sexy in the City, Cherry Juice. Tonight, I got my special guest in the studio. Oh my goodness, this woman is a piece of art. I wish you could see her right now. Mama, you are a piece of art. She is on the TV show Growing Up Hip Hop New York, and she not old.
I am not old.
Okay. Her name is Madina Milana, and I feel like you've been building up to this whole, this season, like with Wendy. It just seemed like everything kind of fell in place and it was just perfect. It was PR at its finest.
With actually no plans.
Right.
It just spiraled into its own thing.
It spiraled into his own thing. I'm watching. I see you.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you too.
And I feel like
you belong on the radio, Cherry.
Thank you.
If there's anyone that belongs on this radio, you need your own show.
Oh.
Sirius, whoever, iHeart, whoever.
Oh.
Cherry needs her own show.
Oh.
Y'all hear me?
Oh.
Because her voice alone make me want to listen.
See? This is my boo right here.
And that's RT, for real.
And let me tell you, she has been in the game, like in these streets, in the game, like I'm talking about on the pulse of New York City. Like if y'all don't know, like y'all are gonna know today. For real. So let's walk us through this whole thing. Like,
oh my goodness. So what's so funny on the way here?
Wait, before I used to do a show on Sirius.
Right.
And it was 2003.
Okay.
And I came up here and there was a guy named Ken Spellman.
Ken, I remember Ken Spellman.
I went in his office. He had a picture of you. Yes. I said, "Who's that?" He said, "That's Madina." And he played your song. Would never forget, before I met you.
Really?
And when we ended up meeting, I was like, that was that girl on. I never shared that with you.
No, you didn't.
But I feel like this is full circle.
Yeah.
Because I was working up here at Sirius, and he had your promotional picture. You had black hair. You had the deep dimples.
Right.
He was like, and I was like, that's
from
her.
Select Records.
See? There you go.
So when I did that with Ken Spellman, Sirius had just started.
Yes.
Like they were like a week old.
With a dog. Remember the dog?
Yeah, exactly.
The dog logo.
And it was like this small office. It was nothing like it is now.
Right.
And I came up here and I did like a 3-hour interview. It felt like I was up here for so long and answered and it was an amazing time. And they were telling me about the future of how they were transitioning and how it was going to be in everyone's car and this and that and the third. And I was like, well, alrighty then.
I need to be here.
Okay then. And I'm always for the future. And now look, it's like
So you were a rapper back then? Yes.
Yes, I was a rapper back then. I was signed to Select Records. That was after Sony dropped me. After I had, gave birth, I came back and I got a deal with Select. And I even did a deal with VP Records when I was doing the reggaeton thing. A lot of people don't know that.
Wow.
That I did a record with Junior Reed. The One Blood?
Yeah.
I did the Una Sangre.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you really got deep roots. I had no idea that you had 3 deals.
Yeah, 3 of them. Not 1, not 2, but 3.
Wow. They liked you.
Yeah.
Because no one's going to give someone 3 deals. You had the gift to gab, or your spitting game was crazy.
I had a little bit of both.
Okay.
Terry.
Okay.
And let's not forget that you were a rapper too.
I know.
And you got that voice for it. Like
it was fun. It was fun.
Like
it was
the
good.
female Kiss voice.
Yeah. Yeah. And one day I'm gonna put like you did. When it's time, I'm gonna do my video at home late night, and I'm gonna pull out my music. How you did,
girl? You better.
You was like F out of here. Like I've been doing this. I was like and it was with you and Snoop.
It was with me and Snoop.
Oh my God!
And they ain't even hear the record I got with Mobb Deep yet.
What?
I'm saving for that one.
See? Okay.
All right.
You're never too old for nothing.
Hello?
So let's talk about the old thing. So because we're bringing this up, and they're probably like, "What are they talking about?"
Okay.
Or maybe they do.
No. So check this out, right? So on the show, basically, I was made out to be this old bad guy.
Okay.
Bad gal. So I'm the old bad gal. But the problem is that I'm really not that old. And I feel as if, get me started, I look a lot better than some of these young girls, like that. And your mans is all up in my DM. So let's get it right.
Yeah.
And the young rappers is all up in my DM. And the little basketball players and the football players is all up in my DM. So who old? So I view it as this way. Like, I view it like I'm not too old. I view it as like I'm owed. I'm owed a lot of things, Cherry.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! You're old.
Yeah.
Owed. O-W-E-D.
You didn't see how I texted?
Okay.
In the comments on my
Right,
Instagram?
but I didn't put that together.
Yeah,
now
girl,
I really like it.
I'm a writer.
Right.
So you gotta really dig deep into my shit.
Okay, got
like
you.
a rap.
Right.
You gotta listen again.
And again and
so
again.
You can catch that punchline.
Okay.
So that's the t-shirts are coming soon.
Yes!
Yeah. Dead ass. But so the old thing, it's more like I'm owed.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Because of all the years that you've put in.
Yeah.
But let's be honest. Like, I look at it this way. And this is for the young people out there, or just even old people out there. Look, let's take year 1 through 100. Okay, that's a lifetime, right? A lot of people are living longer these days, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So how is it that society has brainwashed you to think that after 25 or 30, now you're downhill, like everything goes downhill after? So you're telling me you're old or owed longer than you're young? I don't buy that.
Well, you know what? I think
I believe that people don't get old until they're 80 years old.
I don't think then you're old either. Listen to this.
Okay,
right?
cool.
So I think that we never really get old.
Okay.
I think that it's a mental thing. And I think, like, did you hear what I also said? I said, well, you're old to somebody too.
Yes!
We are old to
Always!
somebody.
Right.
The same way, it was so funny because I was going to do this as a skit. Like, we're corny to somebody too. You know how you look at somebody and be like, oh, they're just so corny, or like, oh God. Somebody looks at us like that.
Right.
Somebody like, oh, she's so wag.
Right.
Even no matter who you are, you could be like, and no disrespect to nobody, but you could be like Beyonce, and then they be like, oh, Beyonce's so wag.
Yeah, and I've heard that before. Hello, we all have. Hello.
Yeah. And it's like, so no matter who you are to someone else, like, I love Beyonce. Like, I'll be like, oh, babe, hi, but to someone else, they like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overrated.
Yeah, whatever. But the point is that, so this is all a matter of perception, and this is all a matter, and then everyone jumps on the bandwagon. You ever notice that? Yeah. So like, let somebody call you old, and then everybody want to jump in the bandwagon. That means you really love me.
Right.
That's like it's a way to get my attention. Okay, you got it. Here we go. I'm old a lot. And I'm coming for all mine.
Yeah, I know you are.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
I am.
I see it in your eyes.
Oh,
and she's a Leo too. Like,
yes. Did you notice that I left? Like, I left. This is how I describe it. Like, I was just gonna say, I was on the phone with Vina Love's management team before I got here, because I'm not her manager, y'all. But I love her very much. I support her, and I'll do anything for her. And anyway, I was on the phone with Relish, and I said, Relish, I lit the gas station on fire everywhere I went this season. And I just left it to burn. I just left the gas station to burn. So y'all ain't know me last week. I bet you know me now. I'll show you how. So yeah, I left the gas stations burning, church. And I didn't look back. I threw the match. That shit blew up, and I kept it moving.
What's next? Like what? I'm seeing that now you're doing like these seminars.
I am. So I would love for you to be at the next one.
I would love.
So I was on FaceTime with. So Black China called me on the way here too on FaceTime.
Okay.
And I'm driving. I'm talking to her. So we were talking about her shades. Because the last time she was in town, she left her shades at my house. So I was like, girl, I gotta send you your shades. And she was like, yes. But she had called me for something else, because she's also rapping and stuff. But anyway, and I said to her that I was like, girl, I was telling her about the seminar prior to this phone call, and I was like, but listen, I really got a lot of great people that are going to come and speak. So I wasn't sure if I was just going to make it like a women's brunch. I spoke to Wendy about it. Wendy said, call Bernie. So now I spoke to her about it. And she's like, girl, let's get it. So on that note, I would also love for you to come and be one of the speakers
I would love it.
Yes.
You tell me, I'm there.
Women empowerment.
Yes.